Hello people, and welcome to Crypto Exposed. Multiple analysts agree XRP following 2017 trend, forecasting 4,250% surge. Okay guys, let's get into it. So, the thing that I'll say about this, first and foremost, I'm not a chart analyst, right? But I'm going to tell you what I believe is obviously like plausible and what I don't think is plausible. In terms of XRP following the 2017 trend, I think that's completely plausible. I think that's completely understandable. I mean, a lot of analysts who I see who are looking at this bull run right now, they're saying that the bull run as a whole looks a lot more like the 2017 bull run rather than the 2021 bull run. And so it does seem that, you know, just generally the whole crypto market is following the old bull run of 2017 rather than the last one. So I can completely understand that. Now, in regards to the 4,250% surge, I'm not so confident of that, right? If we're talking 4,250%, we're talking XRP again to roughly around $100+. And I've done a video very recently covering about like the 3 digits and why I don't think it's as, it's as likely this cycle. Not just to say it won't ever happen, but this cycle. And yeah, like for me, 4,250%, this is the thing, right? So if I'm remembering rightly, I believe that was the amount it surged in 2017. And I guess that's why they're saying this. They're saying that basically XRP is following the same trend, so they think it's going to go up the same type of percentage amount. And look, that's just not very likely. And there's 2 reasons as to why it's not likely. One, there's just way more cryptos out there now than what there was in 2017, right? And so you've got to understand that the way bull runs work is it's money just cycling through different cryptos. And we're in a position now where you've got like over like 20,000 different cryptos or something like that. I don't know how many there were in 2017, but it was significantly less than that, And so you got to understand that this money is going to be cycling through a lot of other cryptocurrencies as well, because there's so many more additional ones out there now at this point. And so it's not going to be a thing where XRP just captures all of the value. It will be going to other cryptos as well. And there's just so many out there. So it's going to get spread a bit, So that's the first reason why that's just really not that likely. The second reason is because what you've got to understand is when 2017 happened, that bull run, there was way less money in XRP at that time, right? And so what you've got to understand is to make a cryptocurrency continue to keep going up in value, the more money that's in it, the more it takes to continue to go up in value, right? Like, so for example, when we look at Bitcoin now, the reason why a lot of us, experienced investors say there's not much point being in Bitcoin now is because although Bitcoin is like a safe investment, it's almost become like a stock now at this point because it's so big, right? And so, like, people look at Bitcoin going up in like, $1,000 a day or $10,000 in a day. But you've got to understand, like, in terms of percentage, it's not that high because there's so much money already in Bitcoin, right? So, like, let's just say, for example, Bitcoin now is at $100,000 roughly, right? So let's just go with $100,000 just for the hypothetical. If you wanted to double your money, Bitcoin has got to get to $200,000. That's a very big ask, right? Whereas XRP is roughly like $2. All he's got to do is get to $4. It's going to be a lot easier for XRP to gain that kind of market cap, to get that kind of value, than it would for Bitcoin to get another $100,000 added to its market cap. Do you see what I'm saying? And so you've got to understand that, like, when XRP got to like $3 and whatever, $3 and some change, the previous all-time high in 2017, you've got to understand that like XRP was just a few cents at the time. And so it didn't take a lot to really flip that value. So if you put the same value in now, you're not going to get the same kind of percentage return because there's already that value in XRP, right? So the quickest way I can explain it, and just the best way I can explain it, is like, if you've got a cryptocurrency, and let's just say it's got a $0 market cap, right? If you put $5 in, you've then got a $5 market cap. If you want to double that market cap, you put another $5 in, right? You've got $10. So you've now got $10 because you've put an extra $5 in. If you want to double that market cap again, now it's not going to be $5 you put in, right? It's going to be another $10, and that gets you to $20. and so on. So if you've now got a $20 market cap, if you want to double it, you can't put in $10 now. You've got to put in another $20 to double that market cap. Do you see what I'm saying? So each time it's going up in market cap, it's taking more money, more value to rise the price to get more out of it, right? And so that's what you've got to understand with XRP. Like, that value that got it to that like kind of percentage gain in the 2017 bull run, it's already there. Right, so even if it follows that trend, it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get the same percentage gain, because that value is already in there. So it's going to take a lot more to get that type of percentage gain. And so that's why I'm saying to you guys, like, 3 digits is very ambitious. It really is, you know, and you know, it's just not that likely that that's going to happen. I've covered in my previous video very recently about XRP going to like $251. I've broke it down there as well, so you might want to check that one out, because I've gone into it in a bit more detail. I don't want to keep like repeating myself for like my regular viewers, but I've broke it down in a bit there, a bit more in depth as well. So if you want to check out that video, you can see my points there as well on top of this. But yeah, for me, in terms of like it following the 2017 trend, I think that's completely plausible. I think that's completely reasonable, and I can see that. I can understand if that is the case, but I don't think that necessarily means that you're going to get the exact same percentage gain out of XRP. I just don't think that necessarily means that that's what's going to happen here. Realistically, we could still get a good percentage gain out of it because it's following that trend, but it doesn't mean we're going to get the exact mirror same of what we got from the previous bull run. You know, I've done this before again, like, but diminishing returns, you've got to understand every time you go through a bull run and each crypto, like Bitcoin, you know, XRP, Ethereum, etc., each time they keep rallying, the next run that they have, it drops. You never get the same amount. It drops. And that's because, again, the value has already gone into there. So you have to get more and more value each time to try and get the bigger percentage gains. Now, that doesn't mean that we can't still get a really good run. You know, like, it doesn't mean that XRP can get to, let's just say, like $10, $20, $30. All those things are like really plausible. But triple digits this cycle is a very big ask. So for me personally, I'm just not hanging my hat on that. But I will say, for me, I still think that we can get very great returns out of XRP. I don't think you should just be shooting for just triple digits. I think even if you get double digits, that would be incredible. I think you'd still be very, you know, well off from having that kind of return. So for me, that's more where I'm like placing my bets personally. But we'll see. You know, it's not to say that I 100% am right, but look, if we're talking about reality, being realistic and understanding how markets work and that kind of thing, triple digits is just, it's just not likely at all. It's very optimistic to be thinking like that. Like, the chances of it are very slim. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. So yeah, in terms of this, I'm still excited because I still believe I can get a lot of money out of XRP, even if we hit double digits and not triple digits. But I'm just not going for the triple digits personally. That's just not where my head's at for this cycle. So I'm just not going to be going for that. But let me know what you guys think. I'll be interested to hear. Thank you very much for watching this. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And hit that bell. Take care.